did that swimming symbolism just only make me emotional? Just the beautiful symbolism and metaphors that we get every single episode. This one was by far the most beautiful one. The dialogue throughout that, oh man, started to get a little puffy. I was like about to tear up and everything. Oh man. I'm not gonna be surprised if I suddenly just break down and cry. This anime is just so, it's one of those depressingly beautiful type anime. Just Shaft, just 10 out of 10, man. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 6 of March Comes In Like a Lion. The first half is more focused on Rei's life and how he got to where he is. I'm glad that they're still showing more bits and pieces of it so that we really get to know who our main character is. And Rei, he was talking with his teacher and stuff. I didn't realize that he re-enrolled back into high school, and they were talking about whether or not he should go over to the study camp, but he doesn't really need to. But then it's also like, why are you here? You're not here just to study, right? Yeah. Why is Rei here? Is Rei back in high school just to do something with his life? Most likely. I think that's what it is, because we see that the words that Kyoko said to Rei about how he doesn't have any friends, doesn't have any family, he's a zero, it really hit him, but he wasn't angry or sad. He accepted it. He plainly says, that's how it is. And then Rei says that he decided to become a pro so that he can move out and live on his own. And of course, that was dived into more with last week's episode, more into the reason as to why he did that. But it was also so, he could have some sort of a purpose. And then when he finally moved out and became a pro, we find out that he really isn't the best. We thought that he won every single shogi match. Well, at least that's what we, assumed, and turns out he's been losing recently. We haven't seen him lose, but turns out he has been losing because all the other middle schoolers who became pros, Rei just so happens to be the 5th one to be a middle schooler who became pro at shogi. All those other guys, they've either become masters or have won various other titles. And then that's when we're introduced to Soya Toji, the master. And this dude, oh man, this dude, he's like dead. This dude's a walking zombie. Even on the magazine covers, he just has a big frown on his face. Oh my gosh. And then we get to the great symbolism. We see Rei first swimming for a while with his powerful music in a red sea or a pool of blood, you could call it. And then the water changes to changes to blue. And then he continues to say over and over again that he swam and he swam and swam and swam until he reached the island. This is, of course, referring to him moving up in the ranks. Because at some point he says that he could no longer move up. He was in a slump. At least for, that time when they were having, their matches and things like that. Because, this sports, how, it comes up seasonally. So for that season, for that time of the year, he could not move up in his rank. And the symbolism of him trying and trying, and then finally reaching the island, and him saying that, okay, it's fine that I reached this island, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. Rei's not interested right now in moving on up. And then he became so sluggish. As we know about his room with the furniture and curtains and stuff, he doesn't have that. And at some point, even cooking rice with his rice cooker, he believed it to be a chore and didn't want to make rice. So he did it. This poor boy. It's like he's trying to find a purpose in life. And at the very beginning of the episode, we see he asks, I want to go somewhere. But he has no specific place, he has no specific area that he really wants to go to or travel to. He just wants to go anywhere. It's sad that a kid his age is trying to figure out his purpose in life, what he really wants to do. It's not really too much of what he really wants to do, it's just, why is he living? That's the thing. It's very sad. And at the end of the episode, it gets a little more lighthearted with Hina, and she wanted this shake, and Ray decided to go buy it for her, and while they were there, Hina's crush, Takahashi, shows up. And she spills the drink on herself, runs out of the room to clean up, and Takahashi decides to sit down. So what's gonna go on there? That was unexpected. And yeah, that was this episode. Very beautiful episode. And honestly, by the time this anime is over, which is gonna be a while, because I think it's like 22 episodes confirmed, 24 episodes confirmed, something like that. By the time this anime is over, I'm pretty sure this is gonna become like one of my favorite dramas. One of my favorite anime dramas, you know, one of my favorite mature anime, period. I love this anime so much. It's anime this season for me, if we're not counting sequels again. Well, catch me later as I review Magical Girl Raising Project and your female otaku, sayonara.